so thank you once again, Mr. Joseph, for taking the time to meet with me today. Um, Basically, really quick, what we were talking about last time we met on October 13th, and we were talking about Fred and Fred's behavior towards the special education teacher in the classroom. And you said the behavior would be subtle remarks or just saying things, inappropriate things underneath his
things,
right underneath his
right.
breath. So what you did for me here is we have the behavior frequency chart that we use at our school, and so on October 14th, the day after we had our interview, you said that Fred spoke out or did his verbalization 4 times. Then on Monday the 17th, it was 5 times. On the 18th, it was 3 times. On the 19th, it was 4 times. And then on the 20th, that it was 3 times. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, very good. So what are we talking about now in terms of the antecedents? What happens before? You said last time that there really is nothing that causes him to act out. It's just the teacher works with him.
Just the person working with him.
Just the teacher that works
Right.
with him. Okay, and then the behavior is subtle remarks underneath his breath, or just making
Inappropriate comments.
inappropriate comments, right? So, and what happens? What are we doing after that? What happens after that? What are your actions after that?
My actions after that. Well,
Go ahead.
okay. First time it's usually a warning, and then I've been charting this stuff, and then I pull him away and I'll work with him, and then give him another chance. By the time the fourth time, it's a detention. So he's been spending some good time in detention lately. If you noticed, the threes that week, it went down right after the meeting with the parent.
Okay, so yeah, I was going to ask you about
Yes.
that. What are the parents? What are the parents saying about his behavior?
They said they would help us take care of it.
Okay.
They don't think it's appropriate either.
Sure. Okay. So it seems like the parents then
They're on our
understand
side,
and they're
yes.
on your side. Good. So why? Let me ask you this: why do you think Fred is being disrespectful?
I don't know. I honestly don't. He's got nothing to prove. He doesn't. He doesn't even know sometimes when I ask him. Sometimes he doesn't even realize he's doing it. But it's like I said. Since we got with the parents, it's been less, and it's not as loud either when it is. So I don't think he might be trying to get attention, but like I said, it's usually a good kid. Besides that,
So since you met with the parent, it hasn't been as obvious, or he hasn't been doing it
hasn't
as
been
much,
obvious, and it's decreased.
and it's decreased. And you do believe, though, it's attention-seeking behavior.
Yes.
All right. So what I would like to do with you is I would like to set up a plan. And maybe I was thinking something along the lines of a behavioral contract where instead of giving Fred a detention or calling home, making him meet with the dean or giving him a detention, what we could do is we could negotiate an agreement with
Okay.
Fred. And what it is what we can concentrate on what Fred should do, not necessarily what he shouldn't do.
Right.
And we should provide a goal for Fred, maybe something along the lines of trying to minimize it to. We eventually want to decrease, not even
down.
right, not even have the behavior happen. So I was thinking, what would you say? What timeline would you like to work with? We need to collect data for about 7 days, but how long do you think it would take to maybe just completely make the behavior non-existent?
Then I don't know, but I would like whatever we can do to make it go. Have him stop. Would be
Sure,
great.
of course.
So,
Okay, so what we could do then is we could maybe meet with Fred. You can meet with Fred, and you can
I'm
also,
going to meet with him alone first, then the three of us are going to meet.
and then the other teacher,
Right. I'll meet with him first, and we're going to talk about it, and then we'll add the third person.
and then maybe make a behavior. This is just an idea. but make a behavior contract and
Okay.
state, telling him what you think about the behavior, what she thinks about the behavior, and how maybe you guys could, all three of you, work together to decrease the behavior, and give him and ask him what he'd like in terms of a reward, and maybe keep track, keep data, see if it works. Because if it doesn't work, we could always come back to the table and try something else. If you're okay with that,
That's okay. He wants my W flag in the room.
he wants your world.
Yeah. So I told him, if he gets to the point where he doesn't do this anymore, he can have it.
That sounds good. All right. So what we'll do then, a behavior contract, and you know how, I'm sure you
Right.
remember how behavior
Right.
contract works, especially at our school. So once again, it would be a negotiated agreement, and working with Fred to see what he wants, any tangible item, or maybe extra credit, or alone time on the computer.
Right.
You have computers in your room, I'm
Right.
sure. So that would be fine. And let's try that. And what we'll do is we'll just keep data and keep
Okay.
track, and do another a frequency check to see how long we can maintain appropriate behavior. And if it doesn't work, like I said, we'll come back to the table and do it all over again, and we'll find out something else.
Okay.
Um, how about meeting next week? Today is Monday. How about meeting, today's the 24th. What would you say about possibly meeting next Monday?
That's fine.
And so, or actually, how about, because we would like to have at least a full 7 days of behavior collection. So tomorrow's Tuesday. So maybe next Wednesday
That's fine.
we could meet, and we'll
That's
take care of
fine.
that. Okay, wonderful. All right, so thank you very much, and we'll do the behavior contract. We'll focus on that, and let's see what happens. We'll try to make it work.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Let me just go ahead and turn this off.